Welcome to wherever you are right now, to yourself, to all of your fears, your shakiness. There's this, uh, this is such a funny thing to mention, um, but, and I'm going to mention it anyway. There is, somebody mentioned that the certainty of concrete, and it was like, it kind of shook me up when I heard it. It's like, oh, that doesn't sound very comfortable. But it really, it is in some ways, knowing what must be done, knowing, having a clarity of your needs and the strategy in order to fulfill them. And it's so um, dead, I guess. It sounds like a judgment. Hard, unchanging, unalive, and that that uncertainty of what to do is very uncomfortable. So I totally relate to the need for the wanting things to be super clear, particularly strategies. It seems like when we have strategies for meeting our needs, it's a way of getting comfortable. And in this moment, I would like to explore not having strategies, not knowing what must be done. We're exploring shakiness and giving ourselves compassion. If there's any words that we use to describe ourselves, or uncertainty or discomfort, to just invite that in and give it some compassion. Give doubt some compassion. There's definitely a part of ourselves that just wants to reassure ourselves, and definitely if you mention it to a friend, they'll just kind of go crazy trying to tell you everything's okay and don't worry about it. And look at the bright side and blah, blah, blah. And the universe wants you to do this, and which is which is not really looking at this is what's going on right now, the shakiness, the uncertainty of doubt, and giving ourselves compassion for it and how uncomfortable it appears to be. And I'd like to invite yourself to just become more intimate with it, if you have any there, if you're human enough to have that fear of shame or embarrassment or not doing the right thing, or shame about things that we've done that we've judged ourselves for, and just allow that shakiness in as a body sensation, as a something to give ourselves compassion for, to breathe into that and allow it not to be certain, allow it to move us. It seems very human to have doubt, to not have confidence every second. Of course, my dear, you feel doubt. Of course you judge yourself this way. And the bigger needs underneath uncertainty are what? What I want to bring to the world is more kindness to each other. Not only kindness, but actually access to resources. Access to food. kindness in the form of food, kindness in the form of having shelter, not taking shelter away from others, but in a positive, wanting people to have a place, a roof over their head. There's a certainty in that for me. And tears. Allow the tears, allow the uncertainty, allow the shakiness, and meet it with compassion for yourself, for your humanity, for your ability to be touched, to be moved. That wanting is a beautiful thing. That care for ourselves. I mean, a lot of times that I find I don't have the capacity to really open up to like all the pain in the world. So we start with caring for ourselves. Do I have adequate food? Nourishing food? Vegetables even? Do I have enough sleep? Am I warm? Do I have contact with other humans? Either online or physically? Nourishment. And wanting all beings in the world to have that. So breathing in, making sure that we're hydrated. Oftentimes shakiness comes from not having enough water. Something so simple, and then we can breathe out our wanting to contribute to the world, wanting to figure out what is the next right step. Maybe I can't jump on the plane and bring something to someone, but what can I do to actually contribute to all beings by contributing to this one being that's in front of me? Knowing how it moves out toward that kindness, that love for each other. So breathe in tenderness for our shakiness, for our doubt, for our judgments. 100% tenderness without reassurance, without New Age non-empathy. And let yourself be touched and moved. Breathe that in. Compassion for yourself, for any shakiness, any doubt. And then breathe out something for somebody else. Something simple, just in the form of a wish. You are not alone. And the illusion of being alone can be devastating, can be terrifying, can rip us apart. Keep breathing in compassion for ourselves, for the illusion of being alone, for that shakiness, for that doubt. Is this safe? Am I doing the right thing? Yes, I am here for you. For yourself. Accompany yourself. And then breathe out a sense of, I don't know what I'm doing, but, and, I know that I can love. I know that I can bring kindness. I know I can bring a sense of care. There's so many different words that, you can cycle through, but you can find one that fits with what you need right now. Giving it to yourself and then bringing it to the world. Breathing in tenderness for doubt. Breathing out knowing that others in the world matter to me. Knowing that there's systems in the world that has created a huge amount of inequity and imbalance and fear and pain and rage. Connect with the kindness, the care, the want underneath of that. Let the energy of that bring our hearts forward, knowing what's going on in the world and knowing how much we care. Allow our hearts to be broken and move from your needs, whatever they are. Abundance, if that's your need, move from there. Not knowing what must be done, but trusting the need. Trusting the care. So continue, repeat, breathe in compassion for your whatever is going on, and then breathe out the need and trusting that the action will follow it. Thank you so much.